This is my favourite song right now. I don't want to get copyrighted, but it's literally my favourite. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to episode 1, Shredding for the Wedding. I am really excited for you guys because I've got you on this new mount today, and we are going to drive and chat through my plans for the Shredding for the Wedding summer. And we're going food shopping to go get some yummy things, some healthy food shop obviously, and I'm going to take you through everything that I'm doing to start my shred for the wed. Now it is 3 months, oh my god, 3 months tomorrow until my wedding day, which is crazy. Obviously had Easter. Hope you guys had a lovely Easter since we last caught up, and I just want to go through sort of my food shop today. We're going to go food shopping. It's a rest day for me, and then I'm going to take you through a little bit more and catch up with you guys a little bit later. If you've done so already, make sure you hit like and subscribe. Do you know, we took Milo to the beach yesterday for the first time ever. I'm going to insert a clip here. It was so much fun. Like, he was like a kid in a bloody playground. He was like digging up the sand. We took him in the sea. It was really nice, and we had a takeaway. I've actually had a takeaway 2 nights in a row, but I had an Indian with my mum and dad 2 nights ago, and then last night we had a takeaway Turkish. So I've actually had 2 takeaways in 2 days, hence why I'm food shopping, because I've got nothing in the house. And my curry the night before was just the dry tandoori chicken with rice from home, because it was a takeaway. I was like, well, I can then portion that and I know how much I'm having. And the dry tandoori chicken from the Indian curry house was literally just like skewered tikka chicken. That was all it was, no sauce or anything like that. And then I had a little side salad with that. So I had a takeaway 2 nights in a row, but still can achieve my goal of having 2 takeaways, but just have to be mindful of the choices of the takeaways. Of course, I'd love a big fat heavy chicken korma, but it doesn't quite align with my goals at the moment for my little mini cut. Better choices, that's what I always say. Anyway, I need to go into Sainsbury's now. Milo ate my car key, in case you're wondering why it's half eaten. And I'm going to take you through everything that we buy, everything that we get, and just go through a full big week shop. So let's go. Dying at the trolley size. Look at this, it's overflowing. How is this for 2 people? Oh, look what mummy got you. Sit. Sit. What? Go on then, 2 balls. Oh, you're so lucky. You're so spoiled. He dug his ball we took him to the beach yesterday, and he dug the ball, and normally they're £10 a ball. So I got these from Sainsbury's. They were £2 each instead of £10 each. Ready? Steady. Go. Go find it. The meal prep, since it's Sunday, I always tend to vlog on a Sunday. And weirdly, I normally train on a Sunday, but today I need a rest day. I've had some brutal, savage training sessions recently, so I'm just gonna go through a little rest day today, do some meal prep, and then take you through everything that I'm doing for my shredding for the wedding, how I'm leaning up a little bit this summer. I actually got Danny's brothers and dad coming for dinner tonight, so I'm gonna make like a massive chili, chuck it all in the slow cooker so I don't have to do anything later, and then I will get on with my meal prep. Baked oats, you guys have seen, I've absolutely been loving this, and if you follow me on Instagram, you will see that I've had it every single day for breakfast for literally like the past 3 weeks. But I promise you, it tastes like cake, and I've got such a bad sweet tooth, it keeps my sweet tooth at bay. So gonna do baked oats. I got things like Fanta fruit twist, loads and loads of fresh fruits for my sweet tooth, and I've got like Twisters, Soleros, all those kinds of things in my freezer. So that is a really good diet hack if you're dieting, to get a couple of those little bits in for when you're like craving something sweet, because they're like really low calorie. I'm not massively hungry right now. I'm in such a small deficit. I'm definitely a little bit more hungry than normal, but I'm not like starvation mode, you know? So that's been good. Just been doing it really slow and gradual. And then I am going to go walk the doggy, batch cook, and whatever chili is left over, I'll probably end up having it for lunches next week. I feel like every vlog I have chili con carne. Oh my god guys, I promise you I do eat more than chili con carne, but chili con carne is just my staple, and it's because it's so quick and easy. But I am eating the same foods. I'm loving my yog bowls. They've been a saviour for food volume, like especially when dieting, they've been so good. So yeah, yog bowls, they've been really helping, and in general just like trying to make sure I'm eating whole foods, loads of vegetables, and that's typically how I'm doing my shredding for the wedding, guys. This is my favourite song right now. I don't want to get copyrighted, but it's literally my favourite. Baby, hello. Oh my goodness, you're so happy to see Mummy. You so happy to see Mummy. Oh, he's on my clean washing pile. In your buddy. I'm on my clean washing pile. Yeesh. Look at my washing. Never ending, guys. Do you just feel like adulting is so hard? Like, got to put all this washing away, and then got to go and do like another 3 loads of washing. It just doesn't stop, does it? It just doesn't stop, babe. It's so easy being a dog. Dog life is the easy life. Guys, I have to show you my new shoes. These literally just came today. I am obsessed. Like, for those who know me, know that I love a bit of pink. These are just so sexy. And do you know the best part about it? I'm going to try them on so you can see. My feet are so small. These are older kids. They're from Nike. They literally just notified me that they're back in stock yesterday. And they've come already. But yeah, £65. Love this little bit at the back. And I'm going to try and keep these clean for the photo shoot. So I'm actually going to try and not wear them. But how sexy are these? So I don't know why my audio didn't work for this, but I'm going to show you my Gymshark order. I ordered 2 new sports bras, and I actually really liked this white one I'm about to show you. However, it was a little bit tight at the waistband for me, even though I ordered size small, which I always do in Gymshark. And it also had a couple of marks and things on from where someone had tried it on. So I am going to return this one, but it's actually really nice. It comes with the padding. The back is really nice. It just doesn't have much stretch in it. And it is quite booby, but I feel like it's pretty supportive as well. I mean, obviously I'm not going to keep it, but I'm going to show you this next one in a second because it is so nice. Guys, this is the back of the sports bra, which is so cute. See, excuse the mic. But yeah, just a little halter neck like this, and then there are little bits here where you can add in pads if you want to. I probably won't like add in the pads if I'm honest. But yeah, this is the sports bra, which is very cute. I wear size small, by the way, for Gymshark, mainly just because it is usually quite tight around here in all the other Gymshark bras that I've got. So I probably could wear medium, but I think it would be a little bit too loose here, and I obviously want to be running in it, so that is why I got this one. So yeah. So plan of action for shredding for the wedding, guys, is to honestly taper off a little bit of body fat from now until I go on holiday in June. So we're going to get married in July. June is a family holiday / honeymoony type thing. We kind of basically said we want to go here, and we just invited all our family because we were like, it's more fun for me. Like, I'm such a family person. I've got such a big family. It's more fun having like a big villa with loads of people. You still do your own thing, but like I just wanted to do a big family holiday. That's my little pre-wedding gift to us. And then I have got the photo shoot in June, and then I've also then got the wedding in July. My dress fitting is in May, so kind of a few things coming up in the next 8 weeks. So I'm going to kind of call it like an 8-week shredding for the wedding, because realistically when I go to Florida, I am not going to be shredding, let's be honest. I'm going to be eating burgers and God knows what when I'm away in Florida. But by that point I would have had my dress fittings, but I'm not going to be doing anything crazy. You know, I still do eat healthy year round, but I just want to like tighten it up a little bit, then loosen off a little bit in June when I go to Florida, and then tighten it up a little bit more, like maybe 2 weeks before my wedding. And by that point, I'm hoping just to maintain and just maintain that all through summer, and then probably head back into like a strength phase, especially after all the high rocks training. Like, I don't have anyone who's like I'm competing for or competing with. I'm just competing with myself to be better than I was, you know, like I'm just trying to be as fit and strong as I possibly can. And then how cute is this? Danny got me a nice little jewelry box, and then inside is like where you can put all your rings and things for holiday and your necklaces and things like that. Now, when I was in Dubai, I lost my, do I have it on? Yeah, I lost my Tiffany necklace. Just by putting it on the side, and I don't know where it went, whether the cleaner took it or whether it like fell off, I don't know. So this is where I'm gonna now keep all of my jewelry, because I have a really bad habit of like taking it off and then like putting it in my gym bag or like putting it somewhere. So this is like my little travel pack. I like to look at the steps on the Apple Watch. So if you go to health, let me actually show you how you can do it so you can see on the iPhone. So literally type in health and then it will give you the summary, the breakdown, the weekly steps, and then you can look at, you can click across, see like your monthly average, weekly average, yearly average, and see. Now, my weekly average right now is 12,243. And I have like high, low days. Like a lot of it is also because I'm doing the high rock stuff, which is a lot of running. And then my monthly average is 12,323. 6 month average 11,610. But typically you can see the trends of like my high months, low months. Typically I'm a bit more active in summer than I am in winter, but I love looking at it like this. And to be fair, like each week I'm aiming for anywhere between 10 to 12. I've got like a range rather than like a set number. I mean, I have low days where I'm hitting like 8,500. That's typically my check-in days that are a little bit more busy, when I have my client check-ins and I'm on my laptop all day. But quite honestly, I'm just getting up earlier because it's so much nicer, and I'm not increasing any more cardio than I'm doing. But because High Rocks is now in, well, literally like a couple of weeks away, 6th of May, and it's the 14th of April today, I'm kind of on that like fine line between, we'll have a taper week the week before, which I'll probably share with you guys nearer the time, but at the moment I'm just trying to get as much engine building as possible. But with that then does come with a little bit of a compromise of strength, which is fine. I'm not getting weaker, but I'm definitely not focusing on my strength as much as I was even a month, 2 months ago. It is 5 o'clock. I probably shouldn't be having a coffee at 5 o'clock, guys, but I feel like I just need one. It's not my training day today, but I just feel more tired. Even though it's on my training day, I feel more tired today. So I am making a coffee. Don't judge. Shouldn't really recommend having caffeine at this point. I'll let you know if I'm sleeping well tonight. Guys, this is Game Changer. This is a new one. I've never tried it before. I got it from Sainsbury's today, the peach and raspberry one. So good. I could give you 2 bits of advice for your diet, if you're going through a diet this summer. It would honestly be to be patient with it, and also not to do things too quickly. I know lots of people are like, oh, I'm dieting, I need to slash my calories really quickly, like I want to get lean. Like, yes you do, I do too, but you have to want to keep as much strength as possible and to have enough energy in the tank to be able to go and perform well, like train well. There's no point slashing your calories so low and then jumping all of your cardio up to the point where you're so then hungry, because cardio makes you hungry, right? So you don't want to be doing everything all at once. There is a massive strategy with dieting in the fact that you could be dieting and it not feel like, oh my God, I hate dieting, or it can be dieting where you're slow, gradual, slow and steady wins the race. And I always find the more sustainable it is, the better your results are going to be, because you're going to actually be able to stick to that diet for a long period of time. I know I can stick to what I'm doing now for the next 10 weeks. And I know that I could do it quicker if I was to have less calories, right, in half the time. But then I also do know the compromise of that is then I will lose a lot of strength, and I will also lose a lot of performance-based goals that I have. Like, I wouldn't perform as well as I could do if I was to do it a bit slower. So there's like a fine line between your diet method and approach. There is a diet approach that should be very much considered into all of the factors, like what are you willing to compromise, what are you not willing to compromise, what do you want to lose, what do you not want to lose. For me, I don't want to lose my booty, I don't want to lose my muscle, and I don't want to perform shit just to look lean. Like, I would rather perform better than look better, because I know that the side effect of me performing well is that my physique will then in turn change over time with that. So the more my goals have shifted towards performance goals, actually then the byproduct of my performance goals has been that aesthetically my physique has changed. Over the years, that's what's happened. So I tend to base a lot of my goals around a performance goal rather than an aesthetic goal. But there will be times like now where I want to look my best in my wedding pictures. I want to look pretty good in my holiday. You know, I'm quite happy even as I am for holiday, but you know, there's always a little bit more you could push yourself to. My goals for the last 7-8 months have been not aesthetic at all. They have been just performance, strength, fitness, like just performance goals to get me performing as best as I can. I don't necessarily see it because I have a little bit more body fat than I do in summer. But the point is, I had to go through the next 7-8 months or prior 7-8 months doing that in order for my current physique to be different than it was last year or last summer. And that's the mistake lots of people make. Their physique never changes or their shape never changes because they never ever are consistent enough with their training, or their diet approach is always quick and hard and fast and very short-lived. And with that then comes a loss of muscle tissue. Another thing I wanted to say, when I'm going through any type of diet, and when you're going through any type of diet, like the worst thing you can ever do is compare to somebody else. So if you look at somebody else in great shape and all you ever do is think, why can't I look like them? Like, why am I not as strong as them? Or like, why is my body not changing as quickly as them? Why are they losing X amount a week and I'm not, my body's not doing that? Like, that is the worst thing to do in the world. And the best thing you can do is compare yourself to yourself. Like, where were you last week? Where were you last month? Where were you last year? If you're in a better damn place than you were in last week, last month, last year, then you're doing a pretty damn good job. And it's not about the speed, it's actually the direction that you're going in. Are you going in a direction where your life is improving, your health is getting better, you're feeling better in yourself, in your clothes, in your body, in the mirror, like you're having a bit more self-belief, a bit more confidence in the gym maybe, you know, like those things are so underrated. And I think everybody gets so caught up in like the comparison game of like, well, she's doing this, why am I not doing that as quick? Or she's doing this, or should I be doing this? It's, you start doubting yourself and questioning what you're doing. And trust me, I've done it before. I've done it so many times, and that's probably the worst thing for your journey you can do is to compare to someone else. Look at other people's inspiration and be like, wow, you know, she looks great. Or look at someone in the gym and be like, wow, yeah, you know, but you probably are training different to that person. They could have been training for years longer than you. They could have very different body shapes to you, so even if you did the same training as them, you wouldn't necessarily look like that person. And another thing is as well, like they may have been a little bit more consistent than you have been, but it doesn't mean that you can't get to where you want to be, but you just have to not compare to that person. So use people as your inspiration, but please don't use people to compare, because typically we then never feel good enough. Like we never really feel like what we're doing is enough. And in fact, it probably is. You're probably exactly where you need to be if you're ticking all the right boxes, following a plan. You have a coach, like you know exactly what you're doing. You're exactly where you need to be. You just need time, which you can't fast forward. But if you're going around in circles doing a bit of this, a bit of that, and like all random things, then yeah, you probably do need a little bit more structure. But please don't compare, because I've been chatting to so many of my clients about it recently. We've been saying how damaging sometimes it can be scrolling through social media, because you can be looking at this person thinking, wow, you know, like I will never look like her. Or, you know, you doubt yourself and think, what am I doing wrong? Why is my body not changing like as quickly as her body's changing? Or she's losing loads of weight and my friend's lost all this weight in this amount of weeks and I've only lost this amount. Like, don't compare, because I guarantee your friend that might have lost all of that weight all at once, you ask her 3 months down the line if she's actually maintained it. I guarantee if she's done anything hard and fast or any fad diet, she probably hasn't maintained it. Whereas you have, because you've done it the right way and you've done it the sustainable way. So don't be in such a rush to get there. Give yourself enough time, whatever your goal is this summer. Like, we're in April, guys. Like, you have so much time. Don't give yourself like 6 weeks and go, oh my God, I need to do this in 6 weeks. there isn't going to be considerable change in 6 weeks. You can't drastically build muscle and lose body fat in 6 weeks. Like you just can't. You can probably shift a little bit of body fat, but you're not going to make any drastic changes. So give yourself time, give yourself the structure and the routine for success, and most importantly, give yourself a little bit of patience, because I know we are our own worst critics. Trust me, I do too. I have bad body image days where I look in the mirror sometimes, I'm like, oh, I feel a bit shit, or I'm like, feel bloated, like I don't feel good, don't feel my best. And then other days I look in the mirror, I'm like, oh, I feel really good. You know, we all have it. So it doesn't matter what shape you're in, you will have a good body image days and bad body image days, and every single person does. Even your inspo that you look at on Instagram, you're like, wow, she looks great. She also has bad body image days too. She also has days where she probably can't be asked to go train too. Just like you do, just like I do. We're all in the same boat. So don't feel like you're alone with that. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end the vlog here. I need to go and walk the dog. Hope you guys enjoyed this YouTube video, and I will catch you guys in the next one very shortly. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit like and subscribe. I just want to say thank you so much. If you're a new subscriber, welcome to my channel. Hope to share some inspo for your health and fitness journey for you. And I will catch you guys in my next one. I'll probably be a little bit of training in the next one. So stay tuned.